Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Divyanshi and welcome to a very brand new video. Well, welcoming you to a very brand new series. Okay, I'm very excited to announce this because I have been thinking about this since so damn long. And it is the fact that from now on, I'm going to, make specific videos in English. Means I'll speak both Hindi and English. And why is that? Well, the main reason is my content always gets shadow banned. I'm not able to reach those audience who I deserve to reach, and who also should watch my videos at least once and see my content, judge it. So the best thing that I did was I analyzed my channel and I saw that 85% of my viewership was from India, which means कि अब मुझे हिंदी में भी बोलना पड़ेगा. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, it will be a bit difficult and थोड़ा सा new for me क्योंकि like immediately jumping to something so new will be kind of like a transition. Nevertheless, you will enjoy the content. So now let me tell you what today's video is going to be about. Well, आज मैं आपको बताने वाली हूँ मैं biology कैसे पढ़ती हूँ, and biology is a subject which is very easy for all the NEET aspirants. मतलब easy in the sense compared to others. उतने efforts नहीं put करने पड़ते हैं जितने physics में या chemistry के numericals में लग जाते हैं. क्योंकि एक तो सबसे comforting zoology लगता है. Even for some students botany is a bit tough, लेकिन zoology थोड़ा manageable है. Okay, so yeah. And because of that, I thought that it will be very nice if I share all the tips and tricks so that you can make your study process even more efficient. Guys, humans are very prone to negligence. They often neglect the things that are important the most. अब neglect को तो हिंदी में उपेक्षा करना बोलते हैं, but इतना मैटर नहीं करता. आप लोगों को पता है neglect करना क्या होता है. Neglect करना वही होता है जो आप अपने favorite subjects के साथ करते हो. Should I study physics or bio? Bio तो easy है, physics कर लेते हैं. जैसे कि zoology and botany, हमें ऐसा लगता है कि यार इसमें तो हम लोग स्कोर कर ही लेंगे, तो अभी ध्यान फिजिक्स पे दे देते हैं, which is not wrong. अगर आपको उसमें कॉन्फिडेंस है तो इट्स बेटर कि आप उसको एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम के लिए ही करो. बट हम ये भूल जाते हैं कि बायो एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है जिसमें परफेक्ट स्कोर करना इतना मुश्किल भी नहीं है. सो हमें ये चीज माइंड में रखनी होगी कि प्रैक्टिस एंड रिविजन आर द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट स्टफ. लाइक अगर हम रिवाइज एंड प्रैक्टिस करेंगे देन इवेंचुअली हमें वो परफेक्ट स्कोर मिलेगा. So that's why when it comes to biology, it's very easy to visualize it through flowcharts, diagrams, and especially mind maps. And I'll suggest you to make your own mind map of each and every chapter. I do that too, and trust me, बहुत helpful है. So the very first important tip from my side will be to write the theory. That means you have to make yourself handwritten notes and don't just be dependent upon borrowed notes or teachers notes, because bio एक ऐसा subject है which is obviously entirely theory with big concepts. Writing is the best way to remember things in bio, and it will be for long term. I know 11th grade is a very big transition for you and सब कुछ handle करना इतना easy नहीं है. Not easy for me. Like for real, it's not easy. 10th में मुश्किल से 20 chapters हैं, and उसके बाद like when you come into 11th, you have so much. एक chapter में इतने सारे topics, complex topic that you have to revise again and again to understand. So my main point is कि 11th का काम 11th में खत्म करो. अगर problem हो रहा है then you have to give extra time, obviously. But if you will not deal with this in 11th, you will regret in 12th, guys. You will, because 12th board prep, NEET, and then 11th syllabus, you will be in a hell. Okay, you will be in a hell if you don't, and you will eventually have to take a drop. Being very natural about it, I'm just telling you that if you will be like, okay, I'm studying 11th and taking 11th in fun, which almost 98% people do, then you will have to pay for that in 12th grade. Yeah, it's that simple. My third advice, which I also follow, is to read NCERT repeatedly, like at least 10 to 20 times in a month. You should read NCERT. Like if you have read chapter 1 today, make sure to repeat it another week or 2 weeks after, because your entire goal is to learn the lines of NCERT. Okay, now comes my second greatest advice, and that is to stick to a teacher. Guys, you need to keep this in mind that every teacher that is there to teach is there for a reason, and they have been teaching and giving out so many selections because of their work. So you need to be able to grasp what they say. If they say that this topic will not come in NEET, you need to accept it and move on, rather than questioning कि मैम 2 बार PYQ मैंने देखा जो out of syllabus था, blah blah blah. Well guys, trust me, उन सारे questions का answer actually elimination से निकल जाता है. So if something that is not in NCERT, it means that वो question आपका elimination method से solve हो जाएगा. And guys, एक question के लिए अब आप पूरे PhD तो नहीं कर लोगे ना. Never go to one shots for completing your chapter before you are done with your batch if you are enrolled in PW, okay? So you should remember that if you are going on with the teacher's flow and you are learning, in the live classes, then I'll suggest you to stick on to that and not literally go and watch a 7-hour lectures, make notes, and then get done with that chapter. I mean, that's a thing you can do if you are in a hurry or you have your school tests or something like that. But in the case where you are completely in a dummy school and you are studying every day, I'll suggest you to stick on to the present teaching that the teachers are teaching, okay? Guys, NCERT based questions and solving them is very important. मतलब आप try करो कि एक दिन में at least 20 to 30 questions एक chapter से solve करो. This is minimum. Actually maximum it should be 100 एक दिन में आप solve करो. And some of you might think कि दिव्यांशी अब 100 question हर दिन कहाँ से लाए. Guys, the best thing you can do is make your own questions and questions को repeat भी करो. अगर कोई question आप गलत कर रहे हो, then try solving it 3-4 times every day. मतलब याद हो जाए आंसर, ऐसा करना है. Okay, I might have heard some of you all saying कि भाई दिव्यांशी बुक खोलते ही नींद आ जाता है. तो गाइस, बुक मत खोलो ना, PDF खोल लो, PDF से पढ़ लो, टैब पे पढ़ लो, कंप्यूटर पे पढ़ लो, फोन पे पढ़ लो. अगर बुक खोलते ही नींद आने का साइकोलॉजिकल एरर है ब्रेन में कुछ, तो PDF से पढ़ो, इट्स ओके. एंड but the best thing, you can also annotate by downloading some notes app and all. You can annotate on the PDF screen as well, like you can do in NCERT. So yeah, that is a good thing. Guys, कुछ monotonous, boring, lengthy, sophisticated topics botany में especially, and zoology में तो barely, because zoology we all love. Okay, anyways, so botany में कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि कोई टॉपिक एकदम कितना भी कर लो, भगवान भी आ जाए तब भी नहीं याद कर हो पाता है वो. उसके लिए बेस्ट सोल्यूशन है कि आपको उसको रेगुलर इंटरवल पे याद करना है. अब कैसे याद करना है, क्योंकि नोट्स के अंदर कहाँ खो जाता है यही नहीं याद रहता है कि याद क्या करना है. तो गाइज, इसके लिए एक अलग से नोटबुक बनाओ, एंड जो भी टॉपिक बहुत लेंदी, बहुत एक्सैजरेटेड लेंदी है, ऐसा कि भूल जाओ 10 बारी पढ़ने के बाद भी, उसका टॉपिक का नेम लिख लो. जो वर्ड्स एकदम अनफेमिलियर है, ट्राई सेइंग इट अगेन एंड अगेन सो दैट यू गेट very used to it and it feels very normal. Okay? Hi amazing people, this was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you know what to do. Okay, and I really hope that you saw that I am really keen on putting a lot of efforts in my videos these days, and I'm very hung up upon helping you guys. I want you guys to actually make your study process even more efficient, and also feel confident about your studies, about your preparation. And yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.